Now we are here to kickstart today's webinar. It's March 22nd, 2020. With you today are not only our beautiful founders, Dr. Webhav, Dr. Kshitij Adlakha, CEO and COO, and myself speaking to you out of Dubai. We also have the pleasure to have one of our real top leaders with us to share some input, let's say from the field, how he is dealing with the situation and how he is able to really make every day a new volume record, and what his recommendation, being an expert in our industry, look like. Let me talk quickly before I hand over to our founders the lineup for today, the topics for today. But probably before I do so, let me share a personal word. First of all, nothing is more important than the health for you, your family, your loved ones, and of course the fight against this COVID-19, as I call it, Corona, even though I have personally my own opinion about it, but that's not the topic for today. But there's also the economic situation for the people on this planet now and in the future. And I believe that's not unimportant as well. And another reason for us to do this and way more webinars in the near future is to showcase a statement that life will go on, and each positive message which is bringing the people away from this media hysteria, I believe is very good, is very important. So we are more than happy to share today a lot of, let's say, anticipation, happiness, and of course an option for a real safe and a real long-term home. There's nothing more important than having this final home in hand for your own, but also to promote and share the information with everyone you know, everyone you love, and not to step into the next hype, which, yes, can make some kind of good money, but like usual, it will only end up having a lot of scorched earth left behind. And also, for some companies, this kind of giving back is just a saying. But here with Eazme, it is a fact. And it's a burning desire by the founders and the entire chairman group, the top leaders. And only if you are successful, if you make money, you can give back to those in need. And last but not least, think about the topic we are covering today, which is staying home, shop online, get the best price, exclusive offers, earn part or full time on it. Again, everything right from at home. And all this 100% crypto friendly. Guys, there's basically nothing out there like this. Usability, super service, business opportunity, first mover information, serious founders and the management, and you guys are on the front seat. One more thing, we will face challenges. Of course we do. The goal is big. The opportunity as well, the service is global, but be assured that the entire team and the top leaders are 24/7 doing all what it takes to make this enterprise probably the biggest one on the planet. So let's step right into the webinar. Let's talk about the topics, which are of course, and we will do this, guys, in the future like that. As the entire business model is so big and have so many areas, we will really split it into topics. And today, it's all about Eazme, the first preview, the launch of the logo, of course, also the affiliate marketing platform behind, because there is a need of an engine, which is not covered by Eazme, but by a certain enterprise. We will talk about the utilization of QCX in Eazme. We will have, like I said, a quick interview to one of our top leaders representing our community, being out there and doing this business and training the people. We will talk about the road ahead. We will have, like I said, a little bit of time to questions and feedbacks. I will open up the chat right away. And once we are done, I do a German summary, which basically means I will quickly go again over the slides to showcase it. This will happen in around 1 hour. So in ungefähr einer Stunde sind wir hier durch und dann machen wir das Ganze in Deutsch. Trotzdem bleibt auf Sendung, nicht, dass ihr den Platz verliert und damit ihr die Folien schon einmal seht. And now without further delay, let me introduce one more time Dr. Webber Adlaka, Dr. Chitic Adlaka. I hope you can hear me, and I can't wait what you got. Can you hear this in the background, the thunderstorm? Unbelievable, Dubai. Webber, Chitic, are you with me?
Yes, Tom. Thank you so much for introducing us.
Yes, Tom. This is Dr. Chitic Adlaka. I'm also here, and thank you for introducing.
You're more than welcome. So I give the word over to you, and whenever I think a question is needed or an input from your handsome advisor, I'm with you all the time.
Okay. So first of all, I would really like to see that this is the strength of our community, that despite of this COVID-19 coronavirus, we have hundreds of people joining us from all over the globe. We know that health is the most important thing for anybody in their life. But we also need to see that, yes, we have to keep moving. We have to fight this virus in a positive way, and we have to move forward. So this was the reason we kept our webinar in the month of March, despite of this virus situation, because we wanted to bring in certain positivity within the community that, yes, we are with them. Even if something is coming, we are standing with them at every moment, and we are going to fight with the situation all together. So that is why this is the most important webinar where we are introducing Eazme, and what exactly Eazme is all about, we are going to cover here. So let us simply recapitulate that what Eazme is going to do, how exactly we can see Eazme as a platform. Like in our earlier webinars, we have spoken many times about we are working on the biggest usability of our tokens, where we are bringing in something for the community, which is going to be a complete crypto friendly platform, that is an Eazme platform. Now with Eazme, we bring in a platform for the community where whatever you are doing in your day-to-day life, from getting up in the morning till the time you're sleeping, it includes everything. We are not speaking just about related to shopping here. We are talking about the general activities like utility bills, like credit card bills, like gas bills, our phone bills. When we are talking about all these things which every user needs to do in their day-to-day life, you are earning cryptos out of it. You are earning money out of it. So you need not change any of the thing in your daily activities and make money on the top of it. And the best part about Eazme as a platform is it is global, it is very dynamic, and we are not restricted just to online stores. We are touching the base in the offline stores also. So it will include everything on the planet what we can think of. So Eazme is going to be an integral part of everybody's life. It is going to be an ecosystem where if somebody is doing anything, he or she is going to be a part of Eazme ecosystem. If somebody wants to book an Uber, if somebody is looking for a pizza delivery, if somebody is going out for shopping, for clothes, for credit card bills, anything, everything is going to be there in Eazme. So with Eazme, what exactly are the offerings we are coming up with? We have third-party vendors. It includes all the e-commerce and other platforms related to food, related to travel, related to shopping, offline vendors, everything which is practically what we don't own. We talk about Amazon, that is a third-party vendor. We talk about Noon, we talk about Souk, we talk about booking.com, hotels.com, trip.com. All these are the third-party vendors. So all these third-party vendors are a part of Eazme as a portal. Second part, which is the most important part here, is the travel part. We have our in-house travel portal with a tie-up of huge number of airlines and a huge number of hotels. So this is not the APIs, or this is not the travel portal we are talking about like Booking or Eazme. It is our own portal which is offering competitive prices than the market leaders at the moment. In the third part, we have Eazme Mall, where users will be able to buy the products which is produced, which is marketed, which is entirely a proprietary products of Eazme and QuickX. Those products are going to be part of Eazme Mall. After that, there's a product called staking. In staking, users will be able to stake their QCX tokens and can get rewards out of it. After that, you can see a question mark. So this question mark is put up purposely because there is something really very big coming out in Eazme, which we will be revealing in the coming webinar. So a lot of exciting offerings are going to come, and all these offerings are going to come with Eazme.
Talking about how much we have already covered till now. So till now, we have already tied up with 100,000 plus brands. And whenever we say that, we have got 100,000 brands, it is not something which we have covered just one country or two country. Our teams are taking the deals and all these vendors on board all over the world. And from pin to plane, we are aiming that we should have everything on the Eazme platform, so that a person do not have to go anywhere else. And for the travel part, Kshitij talk about that the travel parts, we are going to come up with our own travel part. We have already a tap with 900 plus airlines. So it is not that, we are just dependent on third party vendors like maybe a booking.com or trip.com or Expedia. That is not the case. Anyhow, these are going to be a part of Eazme. Apart from that, to have a better earnings for whosoever is a part of Eazme, we decided that, it makes more sense to have a separate division for the travel part. That is why we said that, okay, we will be going for the separate travel, whether that is the airlines and as well as the hotels part. So we got our own hotel division as well, so that, we can get access to thousands of hotels. Apart from that, Kshitij mentioned about the utility bills. This is something, which is very, very essential. These are the things which a person has to do in their day-to-day life. This is not something when, they are spending money to get something. This is not the case. These are just the basic things whatsoever I have to do in my day-to-day life. So whether it is the phone bills, electricity bills, your gas bills, DTH bills, and in future, we will be coming up with your own credit card bills as well. So once you are paying these bills, you are going to get rewarded out of it. So there is up to 10% on these utility bills that will be given back to the community. And a person will always have the liberty to get it back, whether in the fiat or in the BTC or in the USDT, depending on the countries they are in.
Perhaps this is again a part where I would say, as a typical skeptical German, this sounds too good to be true. Can you explain a bit what it means to say there's up to 70% off, talking about the first point, and additional up to 20% in fiat, BTC, USDT? What exactly does it mean?
Okay, so generally there are so many brands who go for certain kind of offer. They say that, okay, we are giving 70% off on, sometimes they give it on the product wise, and on the top of it, they give the affiliate commissions, they give the cashbacks, they give the rewards back. And these are not available once the user is going directly on that store. Let's just take the example of Adidas, correct? So if there is a online sale going on the Adidas store, which says, okay, 50% off. And on the top of it, Adidas is giving us 20%. So if a user is going directly on the Adidas store, he's not going to get that 20%. And here, using the Eazme platform, he is going to get that 20% in his bank account or his BTC account or is in the USDT account. And similar thing is going to happen in the airlines. So, everybody travels, whether it is a domestic flight or whether they are just taking the international flights. So getting these 10%, even if it's mentioned that 10% getting in the bank account on the offers which are there, so that makes a huge difference. And we decided that, we should be coming up with our own travel that should increase the profitability, you can say the earnings of our users. So once we say that we are monetizing the day-to-day activities of our users, we have to say that so they are not just earning few cents. That is not going to make really sense. So it makes more sense if there is the huge earning potential. Then is the only time we will be getting more users. Then will be the only time we will be getting more renewal of the people who are coming every year into this platform. This is very important aspect which we saw while coming up with this Eazme platform. And that's why I said that, Tom, how the slides itself says that how far we have came. So this is not something we will be doing it. This is something which is already being done. Our team is building this platform, are working on getting these brands on board, whether it is the airlines, these hotels. They are doing it from months. And we have been saying that, we will be coming up with something, but we never revealed that, okay, what exactly, what numbers, what number of airlines. So now we are picking up with all these numbers because we already have them on board. We have already done all these contracts with them.
I have one point more, Tom, here. Like
okay.
when we were like, just take example of our daily lives. I know about you, I know about me, I know about few of our business partners who are associated with us and are on these calls also, who are listening to us. We need to travel a lot. We are shopping a lot online. So what exactly can be more beneficial in this case, where we are simply traveling, where we have to spend money on traveling and we save 10% onto it? So it is clearly a saying, if I'm saving money, this means I'm earning money. So this was the main motto. We make everybody save money. We make everything earn money. We make everybody earn Bitcoins also. And if the price of Bitcoins grows in the future, I don't know whether it is going to 25,000, 100,000, or maybe $1 million, which Tim Draper says. So they definitely can make a huge money with the savings they have done.
Yeah, I agree 100%. So to make it short, this up to so the service of Eazme is, of course, giving such a huge lineup of merchants. I believe this is from scratch the biggest portal. I don't know another portal coming up with 100,000 merchants or brands. Then we are showcasing what coupons, what special deals are there. So that's convenient for the user. They don't have to look around. It's all listed there. And on top, there is this extra up to whatever 20% where the user can decide, I want to have this kind of reward, this kind of cashback in a way of euro, dollar, rupees, or Bitcoin or USDT. That's basically what we are doing.
Yes, this is exactly what we are doing. You do whatever you are doing. Let us not just talk about shopping. Let us talk about the paying your general bills also. Even if you are paying your bills, you get rewards directly in your account, and it is up to you how you want to encash it, whether you want it in your bank account in your respective currency, or you want to withdraw it in your USDT account, or you want to have it in your BTC wallet. So all these things are definitely going to be part on the top of the discounts which are already being offered.
So we become a kind of Robin Hood of the 21st century. I don't know if you know Robin Hood. You are more into Bollywood, but I'm sure you heard about this guy. And let me just ask one thing on behalf of the team. On all this kind of rewards, which are going to be paid directly to the end user, to the customer, there is also a commission which is going to run within the compensation plan.
Yes, there is going to be a very good commission, which we will be speaking about in the coming slides, to the whole upline of the end consumer. So in this system, we always wanted everybody associated in the system to be benefited. So if I say I have, if let's take an example, if somebody is creating a huge affiliate system of or network of 10,000 people. Now, if anybody out of those 10,000 people is doing anything in his day-to-day life through Eazme, the person on the top makes money. Everybody on the top makes money.
Sounds good. Okay, let's go ahead.
So these are the just glimpse of certain brands which we have already tied up with, and these are not the just one country specific brands. These are generally the all over world. These brands have the presence, whether you talk about the Amazon or Cleartrip or Splash, or whether if you talk about the AliExpress, Puma, Citibank, Booking.com, Agoda. So we have a huge the tie-ups already, which we will be showcasing as a country wise as well as the global, where maybe there are some portions where we will be tying up with the time we are more growing, but they will be still able to access the global platforms so that they can be a part of Eazme ecosystem and they can earn out of it.
So to summarize it, it means if I am a fellow from Rwanda, I can log in and at least the global merchants, for example, the travel offers and all those who are shipping all over to Rwanda, they will be able to use the portal from day one?
Absolutely, Tom. See, Tom, whenever, we were building this, whenever, we were just working on this, we wanted that, there should not be any restriction related to the country wise. It should be a platform, which should go global from day one. So that's why, we said that we should be having the deals which can be accessed globally, even the deals as well as the travel part, even the hotel part, and other incoming time in the future, utility bills as well. This all things are going to be go global.
And apart from this, we will have, let's say, major markets where we come up with a couple of hundreds, probably merchants, which are only shipping in that area, which we are expanding country by country, depending on the demand, right?
Correct. Absolutely correct.
Cool.
So now this is the time where we will like to reveal the logo, that how exactly Eazme looks like. But before revealing the logo, it is very important for everybody to understand that what logo is saying. The logo is also saying a lot of things with the whole community. At Eazme, what exactly matter is me. The major important factor is the me factor. We should see that the logo should represent every user associated with the organization. So with Eazme, all you need to do is just relax and just lean on us. You need not do anything else. You just need to do whatever you are doing in the day-to-day life. Rest everything. Eazme is going to take care for you. And we bring in the best possible percentages for the earnings. And definitely Eazme is going to be the final destination for all your needs. You just name it, we have it. And we are going to make life easier and a lot easier with Eazme. So it is the time when we are revealing the logo for the very first time. I would say this is the first time on this entire planet on this webinar when Eazme logo is being revealed. So this is how exactly the Eazme logo looks like. If you go in details towards the Eazme logo, you can see there's a percentage sign. Z represents a percentage sign, which shows a higher percentage that users are getting using the portal. Ease in itself gives the comfort, gives the easiness. And if you see the E is lying on M, this means you simply have to relax. You don't need to worry about your earnings when you are using the Eazme portal for anything. And after that, there is a full stop. This means this is the one stop and the final stop for you. After Eazme, you need not go anywhere. So Eazme is the final stop for all your needs.
I like it a lot, and let me use the chance on that moment to say a big thank you, not only to our dedicated top leaders, which we identified being most active and giving their input to it, but also to your team, to your designer team, who working 24 hours to make little changes here and there until we all get satisfied. Great job, really, really cool. It's simple, it's easy, but it gives exactly the message we are looking for. Really, very, very great.
Okay, so now how exactly the Eazme portal looks like? I believe there has to be certain excitement for the portal to be launched complete live. Our team has worked on the portal. It is completely into the final testing phase. We have tested it. Everything is perfect. So we are going to launch this Eazme portal in the coming webinar, where users will be able to have the look, feel, and can use the portal directly with all live deals.
So it's not a problem of my computer that it looks so blurred. It's just to keep the excitement and the curiosity big time for the people until we meet again in a couple of days.
Yes, it is not just your computer. It looks blurred because we have kept it purposely for the next coming webinar with more excitement, with everything on the portal to showcase it to everybody.
Cool.
Now this is the time we should talk about, okay, Eazme is the platform which is monetizing each and everything. That's really cool, that's really nice, but how our affiliates or business partners are going to be a part of it? So for that, there is a complete mechanism, you can say a complete engine, which is going to derive the Eazme. That is the Rhizo. So Rhizo, why it's Rhizo? I call it a rise infinity, because people are going to rise with it. And this is the platform which is going to take the Eazme to a next level. This is going to be an affiliate program which will be taking Eazme to millions of people.
So in short, we have a pure customer-driven portal, which is Eazme.com. There is no network, there is nothing behind. There's probably, and most probably, a customer referral program. But in order to make a full part of full-time earnings, there is Rhizo coming into place, where I'm signing up, where I'm getting the tools, where I see my earnings, and where I have all my monitoring for the team, such as the crypto advice as of today, just way more professional. Can I put it this way?
Correct. I think let us not just compare it with crypto advice. That's right. We are way professional if I just compare it. But yes, to make it simpler, yes, Eazme is QuickX and Rhizo is the 100,000 times advanced version of the crypto advice. We really, respect whosoever is associated with us. We value each and everybody who is, associated with us. And this is the only reason, that not just I'm talking in my words. This is something that the logo of Rhizo also speaks. This is not just the webinar where we are just revealing one logo. We are revealing the two logos on this webinar. And if you see the logo, it is of the Phoenix. I will be, talking more about it once we will go on the next slide. That is the rise of a Phoenix that gives the people a lot of opportunities, growth to all these partners. Here we have mentioned the word partners. We have not mentioned the word any business associates or independent business owners, because we don't want to say that we are associates. You are the business partners who are partners in the Rhizo, and they are the one who will be driving the Eazme platform through the Rhizo. And now I will just reveal the logo of the Rhizo, how it generally looks. So this is the logo of Rhizo. If you see, this is the rise of a Phoenix. We have Rise Infinity. As I said, that we have kept the Rise Infinity, that whosoever is associated with us, all the business partners have all the opportunities to make their final home here. They have the opportunity to adapt and take this as a source of their income. And when we said that Eazme is a platform where you can monetize your day-to-day life, and Rizo is something where you can not only just monetize your life, but you can earn by monetizing others' life as well. So like Kshitij said that, there is a part where if you have hundreds or thousands of people down you, and they, whatsoever they are doing in day-to-day life, their uplines or the person who is above them is going to get benefited out of it. So you don't just get benefit of your own life, you don't just monetize your own life, but you are taking the benefit of thousands and maybe millions of people who are under you. Whatsoever they are doing, you are going to get benefited. That's Rizo for you.
That's so cool. I don't know if you're aware of this. A couple of years ago, we have this Eurovision Song Contest, and a couple of years ago, Austria made it with Conchita Wurst, which is something like Conchita sausage. And her song, basically it was the guy, his song was Rise Like a Phoenix, and he won. So it's a good metaphor, a good picture that we are following this path. Very cool. I love this logo so much.
I would like to add one more thing about having particularly the Phoenix and the Rise. We have seen in last many years, due to so many, not to name any reasons, business partners build their teams. They start working full time, giving their heart, soul, blood, sweat, everything. But due to certain circumstances, they need to shift and they need to start building again from very scratch. And even after working for a very long period of time, they are still back at the same position. With this rise of the Phoenix, we enable every partner to rise with Rizo. And it says rise infinity. This means there are no limits for rising with Rizo. So this Phoenix is actually going to make our business partners rise, and Eazme is the main part from where Rizo is associated.
And I believe once Kshitij said that rise with infinity, and I believe, we should add rise infinity, and that is going to be also in terms of the earning potential as well. So they have the infinite, streams of incomes which are going to be a part in the Rizo ecosystem where, they can make money out of it, because we know that there are so many full-timers, not just the part-timers, who are going to be a part of this Rizo, so that we know that there should be something from a very, very first month, they should be able to make 7 digits or the 8 digits income. So this is Rizo is going to bring in their day-to-day life.
So when it says infinite, why it actually says infinite, just take a scenario that somebody who is on the 1000th level of a business partner, and somehow he wants to gift his wife a beautiful bouquet of roses on her birthday. So now somebody who is at the 1000th level is buying roses for his girlfriend or wife. The person who is on the top, like 1000 level top, is also getting monetized with that. So it is monetizing each and everything from the system. And what exactly Rizo is? Rizo is the affiliate marketing platform for Eazme. Like we discussed, Eazme is going to be entirely a customer-based platform, and Rizo is for business partners who are taking this as a serious business opportunity. And with this, it is entirely a new age ecosystem, and everybody is their own boss. They do not have any working hours. You're free to work. We know that the situation which we are in right now, we don't know what is going to happen and next day, whether we are going to office or we are working from home. So it is completely flexible. You are sitting at the comfort of your home, you are sitting at the comfort of your vacation house or anywhere else in the planet. You are your own boss, and you have the potential of earning a huge money. Apart from that, the platform is entirely crypto friendly. It gives continuous source of income, and from day one, it is a global platform. Along with that, we also see that if we are taking something, it is our responsibility to give back to the community. So social responsibility structure is one of the major heart of Rhizo, where we believe it is very important to uplift the lives of people. It is very important to give back to the community so that everybody can be, whosoever is not even a part of Rhizo should be benefit out of it. And with Rhizo, yes, we bring for you your final home.
Exciting, really exciting. When can we expect to see this one? Is it part of the next webinar, including some details of the compensation plan? What are the business engine behind is at least same important than Eazme, especially for the crowd we have with us today. Can you share some insights here?
Yes, it is going to be part of the coming webinar with the complete details of the compensation plan, how exactly the incomes are being generated. So we are speaking about high incomes, infinite income. So it is also very important to let community know that, let our business partners know how they can make money out of this platform. So it is going to be a part of webinar in detail with the launch of complete Eazme platform, launch of Rhizo platform with the compensation plan.
Wonderful, cool.
And Tom, this is not something like we say that Rhizo and this is just another project or this is the another project we have. This is not the case. We know that, we have people who are, full timers here. They are people who are, their lives are dependent on this. And before them, like we as a founders have devoted our lives to this platform. And this is what, we are 100% fully committed to this platform. And we know that, if we are, whenever we start something, there are certain challenges that comes. We understand that, but we stand for you. We are there for you. And we will, whatsoever challenges people are facing, or even if there are some challenges, you don't have to worry about it. We are there for you.
That's a very, very tough statement and a very nice statement. Great, love it.
And this is if I just show you the little glimpse of the Rhizo, this is how it is going to look. That's just the color combination if you see it. And if you see, we can see the rising phoenix. But in this coming webinars, we are going to showcase the complete preview, the live preview of the Rhizo as well. And we just talked about the Eazme and we talked about the Rhizo, and we said that this is a crypto friendly platform. And we said that people can earn Bitcoins and people can earn USDTs when we're talking about the crypto friendly thing. But where is QuickX? So let me just tell you one thing very clearly. QuickX is going to be the home token of this platform. QuickX is something which will be utilized here. We are going to accept QCX if you want to be a part of this ecosystem, whether it is the Eazme or whether it is the Rhizo. QuickX is going to play a very major role. And in the whole process, in the whole scenario, whenever we talk about the Eazme or the Rhizo, we are not going to give away the QCX, but we are going to accept the QCX because I believe in QCX blindly. And I know that this QuickX is going to be a home token for these platforms.
And I would like to add one more point here, Tom. In the previous slides where we spoke about staking of QCX, if you see, we said that stake your QCX and get rewarded in BTC and USDT. This means, in a simple words, Rhizo and Eazme are the machines where QCX is being utilized. It is taking QCX into it, but not generating QCX at all. It is generating BTC and USDT. And the major reason with this is we believe in QCX more than anything else, and we know what exactly QCX brings in the value in the entire ecosystem.
And this is not just the QCX. We have built the mechanism where, we are just taking and accumulating the QCX. What about the CNEX? And I believe CNEX has equally important role to play. That's, QuickX, CNEX has its own, equal importance. And CNEX is going to play a major role in the CNEX exchange. And we said in the last webinar as well, CNEX is, we will be starting up with the exchange partner program where people can hold, or they can just take the CNEX in the exchange, and they can be a part of all the profits which CNEX is making. And when I say they can stake it there, that does not mean the tokens are going to be logged in the exchange. This is something they can take out anytime. But if they are going to hold it in this exchange itself, they are going to get benefited out of it. And the more the exchange is going to be bigger, more the holders of CNEX is going to be benefited out of it.
Just take an example, Tom. A lot of people are holding QCX and CNEX tokens in their wallets at the moment. Now, if there is a liberty to hold these tokens without any limitations, and you start earning Bitcoins and USDT on the top of it, you can withdraw whenever you want, no limitations. You hold the tokens, you earn USDT and BTC on the top of it. And we are not going to give away QCX or CNEX as a part of incomes. No, because we trust and we believe in QCX and CNEX a way more. And we believe its value is much bigger than what we believe. We are going to work in a mechanism that it is going to be worth much bigger than it is right now.
So if I understand you right, we have another idea of explaining the phoenix, because as you know, this animal is burning down after a while and get a kind of rebirth. And talking about burning, which means Eazme and Rhizo in regards to QCX will be a big burning mechanism, right?
Absolutely. So these are the machines where we are just, burning the QCX tokens. We are not giving away the tokens. And, whenever people ask that, hey, we see that price is quite low, QuickX price is low, CNEX price is low. This is just 1 year, this has started. And, now we have built the mechanism. Now, things are going way much faster where, you can start, using your QCX tokens. If you see that, in the wallet as well, people can utilize their QCX tokens. Even while ordering the watch, they can use their QCX tokens. Now, this is the time. If that requires a little patience, if people are going to be little patient, they will see that this is going to create a very positive impact. I'm not saying that, sometimes people take that, okay, well, whether the price is going to increase, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to say that is going to create a lot of positive impact. We are just accumulating the tokens. We are not giving away the tokens. And I believe rest people are really smart. They can guess what I really mean.
Of course. And it's like a chain reaction. So I'm using QCX, which first of all will be a part of a reason for an increasing price over time. Then I'm a part of Eazme and I'm doing my day-to-day life shopping, or I say sorry to my wife by handing over the Kšitic bouquet of flowers, what you just mentioned before. On that, I'm getting again paid in fiat, Bitcoin or USDT, which again can increase in price, creating again a commission on it. It sounds very, very sexy, if you allow me to say it that way.
We have more sexier things, planned in the coming months. So, if you feel this is sexy, and I believe you have to hold yourself, because there are so many things, Tom, which are going to come in the coming months.
Can't wait. Okay. Next.
Now, I believe, Tom, we have the message from the leadership. We have one of our partners here. So
exactly. Yeah, I need again now, Carsten, that you raise your hand.
All fine. I'm here.
You're here. Super, super, super. So before we come to an end of this message and before we do the German summary, also jetzt danach gibt's dann die deutsche Zusammenfassung. Freue ich mich, dass Carsten auf Sendung ist. Wir machen das gleich auch nochmal in Deutsch, but now let's switch back to English. We have Carsten with us. He's probably one of the best crypto experts you can think of, but same time he is also one of the top leaders within crypto advice. And he's just the guy leading by example. He's producing like crazy with his team. He stands for an amazing education. And Carsten, I prepared like 5-6 questions, which I would love to hear from you. And this is very special, not from the founders, because you always can say, okay, they are only focusing on their project. They don't look left and right. I want to listen to you, and let's get right into it. First of all, of course, I want to know what is your feedback to Eazme as well, to the Rise.io projects, as well from a customer point of view and from a business affiliate partner point of view.
Yes, Tom, thank you very much for inviting me to share my opinion. It's mind-blowing what we are going to have. What we saw is just a glimpse, it's just the beginning, and I guess the impact and the complexity will come up over time. The opportunities we will have with that platform to nearly any kind of business to participate on any action we do, it's really amazing. And what really amazes me most is the timing where we come up with this platform. With looking around what's happening in the world, I'm sure good times are coming ahead of us very soon. And now we are coming in April with that platform. It's great. It's just amazing, mind-blowing, and it will take some time to understand really how much we can rise with that tools.
Yeah, I'm totally with you. This is something really which also the people, and you are part of the German team, so you are more into it already. But it took time really to understand that this is not just a utilization of the QC. It's something so much bigger. But let's go to the crypto piece. You are super successful. That's not a secret. Your team is growing. You make huge CNEX staking volume every single day. So let's go to this topic. What is your personal recommendation when we are talking about there's only, almost 3 weeks left for the chance of staking CNEX? So what is your recommendation in regards to this countdown?
For me, the CNEX, it's a kind of, let's call it digital share of the platform. And I understand as more of this digital shares I own, as more I participate in the profit, which are coming and rising again. I also understand this profit will not come overnight. It will build up over the time, and we need to be patient there as well. I would guess 1 year, maybe 18 months, and you will see step by step, month by month, the income which is coming out of that is growing in dimensions you cannot even think of today. So for me, the focus for the moment is really accumulating as much as possible CNEX tokens and never give them back again. I will never sell a single one of them because as long as I own them, I'm part of the platform.
Yeah, that's also my way of thinking. Now let's go more into the practical way. We have a lot of partners with us here. I want to talk about units. So I know that you don't own too much, just for the reason that every day you are staking packages like crazy, so you always make use of it. But there are still people out there, they hold units, some just $40, $50, $60, some others a couple of hundreds, even a few thousand. Now, what is the suggestion here? Put them into staking, buying a watch, what to do with it. And before you go to it, I want to make one thing very clear. When I got information about QuickX in the beginning and that there is also an affiliate program if I join the market maker crypto advice, which I was not interested at all because I had my home. I got told we have a compensation plan, and on top of it, there's 20% extra payment just for the comfortable way of helping people who are not into crypto to get aboard. But we all know this. After a time, people start using it as part of the main compensation plan. So now we have this scenario, including super options, what to do with the units. But let's talk about you, about your team. What is your recommendations regarding the units if they still have some left?
Also our team at are using them all the time. We permanently check what units do we have every week. On Saturday morning, I take out all my reward token, collect them on CoinTiger, and utilize them in connection with the existing USD or CNEX unit, which we are getting and collecting as a commission. So for me, my point of view is very clear. I use them to reinvest in new stakings as much as we can. So that's why we don't build up any reserve on these units. We utilize them every week. We do that with the whole team. And I guess that is the best thing. Just imagine, as long as we have this present kind of staking, this kind of conditions, 4, 5, 6%, this mid of April, we will never get this again. As long as we have this kind of staking, we're getting more of CNEX units, which in my point of view are kind of digital shares. After 15th of April, we never get that back again. So the priority number one, having these units in my account, utilize them, bring them into action, take the reward tokens out, bring them back into the system, attend a kind of support webinar where you can learn how to do it. I will do that the next coming days, again, in German as well in English if required, to show them practically how this will be done. Really, my recommendation.
Okay. Before we talk about the rewards, because I prepared a certain question for it. The unit situation means we can wait to the end and can buy a watch, for example. If we want to do it now, we have to add 50% in BTC. Most probably, once we are at RISO, it will be USDT. But this is another topic. So people said, I don't want to bring more money into it to utilize them. And then I'm explaining always, but listen, these units are there. You can get them into rubbish or you make use of it. Think about you're buying the CNEX token 50% cheaper. Plus, you get the old conditions for the staking. Plus, we have the incentive running. So do you recommend to take some personal money, another 50, another 100, another $200 in order to utilize the units? Is it worse to do so?
Of course. If I can afford to put some money up to buy some more Bitcoins in order to utilize the existing CNX units, definitely I will recommend to do that. So if you can afford it, do it. That's what we are doing. If you cannot afford it, you may utilize your reward tokens.
All right, that's the next topic, the reward tokens. And there we have this brand new offer to avoid this 50,000 token limit per week. Crypto Advice have offered, okay, if you send us a ticket, a support ticket, you can request for up to 100% of all your reward token if you want to restake them for the old condition until April 15th. Is this something you are using, your team is using, and what is your opinion about that?
Absolutely. We know that some of our team members have so many reward tokens because we are so active that we have said, okay, let's accumulate all the units we have and let's see how many tokens we have and take them out as much as we can every week by the 50,000 per week per account. To utilize them to get new Bitcoins. And of course, whatever is remaining, whatever we cannot take out on that way, we will convert 100% into such units, fill them up with BTC, either from cash or we turn some of the exported reward tokens into BTC and then make new stakings. That is exactly the strategy we are following right now.
Yeah, this is also a possibility to have all the reward token and utilize some of them in order to buy BTC. So there's no extra money to be added on. Thank you so much. Two more questions. One is the next one is more a general one. We all know we are living in very special times, not only regarding this crazy virus, but also what this situation made in the market, talking about stocks, talking even about cash money, and even Bitcoin got hit recently and is now starting to recover. I would love to hear your personal opinion to our tokens as a potential alternative in the market. What do you think?
Definitely, because our tokens have not fallen down as much as all the other assets have come down. And at the crazy times we have right now, it's the greatest opportunity for us because not only we are sitting home, everybody is sitting home. So I'm talking the whole day, 7 days a week, to people, to team members, to potential new prospects, to join our projects here. and get into it. So yes, our tokens are proving they are stable, even they are not so much known yet. But as I understood, the public relation is going to start and build up over the next couple of weeks. This will support us tremendously. So I see a huge growth potential because we come at the right time, with the right project, with the right tokens in this crazy situation we have.
Yeah, and last not least, to have a 2-cent CNEX token to rise to 4 cent, which is 100%. The very same happening with Bitcoin will probably take a little longer. So the last question, Carsten, you already mentioned that you did webinars, and we even made some of them public, especially the German one, and they were all sold out. And after this, the volume went up because people understand your words and your way of thinking, and that it makes completely sense. So now we are coming up with a packed schedule of webinars in German, in English, and by our partners in several other languages, of course. What I would like to know from you personally is what do you think? Is it we are doing it now just to go full power, to use the end of their staking period, just to get the partners and prospects into a better and positive mood, which is also important, or just because it was never easier, as all people anyhow have to stay home? Or is it just because to be smart in those crisis time? Because in those times, they always come with chances. So doing the right things, I believe in the time we are in, it can make people quite wealthy afterwards. What is your opinion? Why you are so unbelievable active, especially in the past few weeks?
Because we give solutions. It's a perfect timing. It's a perfect situation. We are sitting home anyway. Everybody has time to listen. Many people are simply scared because they don't know what the future will bring. I personally am extremely positive. Whatever is happening the next couple of weeks, we will come out in a very, very much more positive way, much more positive situation. It's time to learn. It's time to educate how to utilize the new crypto world. It's all just perfect for home business, for everybody. So we simply utilize it. We always see the bright side of the coin and make use of it. And we talk every day. I have a 16-hour day, 7 days a week, and make the best out of it. And I invite everybody to do the same. We will push more German and English-speaking webinars from tomorrow onwards. So I would like to invite everybody to see the opportunity on this situation. It's greater than ever in my life.
Thank you so much. And this is what's going to happen within the next few days. We will announce through all the Telegram channels, by newsletters, webinar marathon kind of. One, of course, from QuickX official, like you heard, there will be the announcement of the real website showcasing the Eazme portal as well, the Rhizo portal, the compensation plan. But on top of that, we will come up with lots of presentations, with workshops, with starter workshops in several languages, and they are all open to the entire family, to the entire community. We are not looking left and right and sideline and upline. It's just us who have one goal in mind, to make QCX and CNEX, and at the end of the day, our portal the biggest in the world. Thank you so much, Carsten. Let me hand over back to Kšitic and Webpav. And for the Germans, jetzt haben wir genau eine Stunde wir sind hier in 3,5 Minuten durch und dann machen wir einen schnellen Durchlauf in Deutsch. Okay, Kšitic, your turn.
Okay, so definitely the plan is to have a marathon of webinars. So we definitely are planning to have webinars. We know that we are not able to go out, and a lot of people in the different parts of the world are not able to move out of their houses. So we can directly reach their houses. Definitely what Carsten said, this is the best time. We can reach into the houses of people. We can be more connected with each other at this moment. So we are going to organize webinars in multiple languages. Yes, obviously with a translator, because I'm not at all good in German. I don't speak Vietnamese. I don't speak any other language. So the webinars are going to be there in all the languages regularly from now. So there is going to be a marathon of webinars. And this is the time for us together to make a difference in our lives, in life of the people we care about, and make Rhizo take this platform as a platform where we can grow, we can make everybody associated with us grow. And Eazme, yes, one of the biggest portal on this entire planet. With this, I would like to thank all the people, all the community members who have joined us. Just one thing, to stay safe, stay at home, and we are going to meet soon in our next webinar. And do you believe, Tom, we should have German translation now?
Yes, just a couple of minutes until Tom is back, and then we'll do the whole thing in German.
Perfect. So in the meantime, we can have the chat open so that if...
sorry, I was all the time talking here, but I forget to switch me back on speaker. Yeah, we will do the German version, exactly. We will open the chat for a couple of questions, but please do us a favor, only question related to what we heard today, because we will have lots of more webinars, but if we're now going from A to Z, everything related, then we will have a big issue. Let me end with 3 points, guys, being with us on tonight's webinar. The first point is, we all know that work and business, the way we know it, has come to a halt, to a pause. Yes, there are more urgent things in life now, like health. But please, you all do not forget, while building Restless our ecosystem, we are able to provide all the necessary day-to-day needs for our users and the huge earning potential for our partners, both completely from at home. All we need is internet, the mobile phone or a computer, and a list of people. That's it. Second, with Eazme, we are covering everything what people need today the most. The work from home opportunity as well, the source of products we need for our day-to-day life, as I just mentioned before, and all this in a crypto-friendly environment. What is exactly the bridge people are looking for today, as we all know this, the trust in banking alone has, how can I say, has gone big time. And last not least, do not forget, timing is everything, like Carsten mentioned many times before. You can start anytime to promote. Today, with the crypto advice backend, or you wait until it got taken over by Eazme. It's all about setting an example, becoming a role model for your friends, showing that there are ways not to panic, not to give up, but to do exactly the opposite. The world economy will change. I mean, there is no doubt about this. The question only is, are you a victim of this tragedy we are facing, or are you leading people out of it and takes a needful responsibility? And this does not have to be Eazme. This does not have to be our tokens. It can be anything. But I personally believe with Eazme and with Raizo, we are going to get something in hand which is probably, or which was probably never even dare to dream for in the past. Don't forget, you are not alone. We are coming up with landing pages helping you to build. We will provide the webinar schedule in the next few days, and we will provide presentations and workshops, and all you do is to invite. Thank you so much, Carsten. Thank you so much, Webpav, Kšitic. And before we go into the German translation,